Hi, I'm Alana. Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're doing a get ready with me for church. So I would like to start today with a book recommendation. This book, I had to read it for class this week. It is called Austerlitz by W.G. Siebold. I keep forgetting his name. But it's about like war. So at the moment we're exploring like what does war do to the mind. And so this book, I spent like half of this book trying to figure out if it is fiction or if it's real. And it is fiction, but it's kind of like it blurs the boundaries between real and fiction. And so it's about war. It's about this man who, like, when he was a boy, he was like stolen from his parents. And he grew up like during the war, and then he returns all these years later, and like he's basically forgotten all of this, and then like he finds all of the memories returning to him. And so it's about like how war, it's basically about like it performs a consciousness that has been formed by war. And so yeah, and he's written other books about war as well. So, yeah, I've also been thoroughly enjoying my life as a medieval peasant, as like an Aztec as well, through my Sleepless Historian episodes that I listen to when I go to sleep. And so I want to share from last night's episode of Sleepless Historian. He's an AI historian that I listen to when I fall asleep. So last night I was listening to like medicine and criminal justice during the Aztec Empire. So like one thing that they did like for like medical treatments was they used like mummies, you know, like ancient mummies that have been like dead people who have been mummified. They used them and they like consumed them in like drinks or food. They like crushed up the mummies into mummy powder and then consumed them, because their reasoning was that like, well, if the mummies have lasted so long, then they must possess elements that promote strength and vitality. So that was their reasoning. And so they would like treat medical ailments with like mummy powder, but then they experienced like a shortage of mummies. And so sometimes like when you were buying mummy powder, it would actually just be like a recently deceased criminal instead. So I found that really interesting. I also really enjoyed hearing about their criminal justice system within the Aztec Empire. Like they were really harsh on crime, and they had a really effective system. Actually, like teenagers were not allowed to drink alcohol because you had to like prove yourself as an Aztec warrior to like get the privilege of drinking alcohol. So if they found like a teenager acting out and like drinking alcohol, they would publicly hang them, and then that would like cure drinking for like the whole generation. That whole generation of teenagers would like not drink just because of that one demonstration of like punishment. And then they like took things like lying really seriously, which I agree with and really respect and admire. So like things like lying or other crimes, if someone did that like once, then they would like give you a warning. But then if you acted out twice, like the second time you acted out, they would punish you publicly. Like they would like whip you publicly or something like that. And then the third time, if you continued acting out, then the third time you acted out, they would strangle you to death. So yeah, that's some insight into the criminal justice system of the Aztec Empire. So I found that really inspiring and enlightening. Thank you for getting ready with me for church today. You're beautiful. You're perfect. I love you. God bless you. Goodbye.